Welcome back. This is Stephen with Sweet Home Freedom. I've been gone for a while because I moved back to the United States a number of months ago and was interested in truck driving for a while and being able to keep my expenses low, save everything. Turned out to be harder than I expected. I got the CDL pretty quick, but then found myself challenged by over the road driving. 20 years ago, when I was in my 30s, it seemed a lot easier. Now that I'm in my 50s, a lot more challenging to be able to sleep in a moving vehicle. The sounds, the disruptions. I could continue to do it, but thought I would get back to uh, producing some content here on this channel. One of the things I wanted to talk about was what I was, seeing happening here in America. Even though things seem dire, they're also incredibly hopeful with people communicating about this outside of the mass media. There's a lot of people here in the internet talking about it on different channels, different systems. Looking forward to Truth Social coming out and seeing how many patriots start producing content there. But for the moment, I wanted to go over what I had thought about in the Declaration of Independence in Congress, July 4th, 1776. Just reading a little bit of it, the unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America. On the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected with them another, and to assume among the powers of the earth a separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That wherever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to themselves seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Wow. Yeah, the right of the people to alter or abolish the government they created. Now, this is talking about the separation of the Declaration of Independence, separating the 13 colonies from the British Crown, but still putting into it, seeing in the future that any form of government needs to be changed or abolished if it gets corrupted and destructive. What seems to be happening with our own government? Is it corrupt? Pretty so. I mean, how many people think that people in government are honest and honorable? How many? As well as seeing how destructive it is, destroying the economy, the currency and monetary system, destroying relations, destroying their people's faith in it, as well as so many of our rights being taken away in the last couple of years. Normally, when we give up our rights, they do not come back without a fight. So, what is that fight? Speaking up and talking very directly, maybe not on this platform, as they constantly delete and censor people for speaking up about certain topics. That should tell you something about how this government is interacting with the technologies around us to cause us to lose our freedoms, especially the First Amendment, the freedom to speak freely, openly and honestly. So we're going to be going more over that, about what that actually means and where the wording from this, which may seem a little outdated, but the to understand the context from that point and how it affects us today, and how incredibly wise and forward thinking these guys were, 200 years ago. They were definitely thinking in our best interests, and we need to take heed and do something about it. Thank you.